Hi there, and welcome to the LLM Diaries. On this show today, we're going to catch up with Gloucester City. They've played 13 matches already. They've beaten Dover Athletic. They're top of the table. Very few teams can stand in their way, and we're going to go through a new tactic that the team is using next here on the LLM Diary. So what have we done with this 4-4-1-1? Well, okay, the 4-4-1-1, truth be told, is the poor man's version of a 4-2-3-1. Okay, we got Luke Williams. He's going to be somewhere here during the attacking transition. How do you know that? Look at the attack. You look at the duty. His duty says attack, and when you click on the individual instruction, you'll see here the word get further forward, which is going to be is active for all attack duty players. This means he's always going to move slightly forward, and this is slightly different to the wide midfielder on attack, who also has get further forward. But the wide midfielder and the winger are slightly different roles. The wide midfielder is more like a 50-50 player. He will go forward, but he doesn't go as far up, doesn't attack the wings nearly as much as Williams will. He is That's because I want the fullback on attack to overlap. So we're gonna create a 4-2-3-1 kind of thing going on over here in the final third using this setup. And we're gonna play on fluid so that we have more players taking part in transitions. In terms of closing down instructions, we have him on close down more. We have him on close down much more. The rest of the players don't do any closing down because there aren't a lot of traps that I can set with this system. I have to be very careful with the traps that I set. I don't want these two guys running all over the place, closing people down. Damon is not available for this match, which is a huge, huge loss for us. He is easily one of the best defenders that I have in my team. We'll bring on Leroy Odero for that. I've got Diagna. Diagna is being trained to play as a wide midfielder. Unfortunately for us, that is not an option today because we will. Why don't I just use Diagna? He'll go and play in midfield. I'll stick to my original plan. Bring on Dan Preston to play in defense. So our defense today at the back is going to be entirely new. Preston and Odero have never played together, so this will be the first time they're going to be playing together. It'll be a huge test for them. Diagna is being retrained as a wide midfielder, so he's going to be a winger. As a player, he doesn't really have those attributes. Let me just pop Diagna's attributes up. He can cross. There's a reason why he's there. Passing is 8. He has very average ratings for a winger, so we are gonna just use him in that position. Up front, I got Alassani and Isaacs. Now, I have one idea in my head, which is to play as a 4-4-2. But I'm gonna use this first because my goal at the moment is to make sure that we draw more of the away games than we lose. I want to win where I can, but we want to make sure that we don't lose these matches. I've got a very deep squad. A lot of them haven't had the chance to play. We will have to make some exceptions very soon and bring these players on. So we're all set. That is the last time around. We have a pretty interesting AI system set up. The AI is going to be setting up in the AI is set up quite in a 4-2-3-1. So I've got to be concerned with how they're going to attack down the flanks. Set piece takers for me, I haven't really set anyone up. So Joe Hanks will be the set piece taker for everything. And as far as the free kicks, we've got all the free kicks set up already. Okay, that's good news. There will be no opposition instructions. Let's do the team talk now. Alright, in terms of highlights, we're going to be watching a 2D classic. Start the match. The match is off. Gloucester is playing a 4-4-1-1 and the AI is playing with a 4-2-3-1. Noburn to Hancock's. Hancock's, okay, Jake Hall, early morning. He tackles, that's a crunching tackle from Jake Hall. Macclesfield with the free kick gets into a dangerous area. Paul Lewis has headed it wide. We've got a few of their players we can take advantage of, so I'm going to start thinking about how we're going to do that. And we've already taken the early lead. Alassani rising up to score. Rise, Alassani. Rise. That's what I'm going to call him from now on. What a start from Gloucester City. Just when I'm about to exploit some of the weaknesses of their team. We've gotten off to a great start. Joe Hanks with a perfect delivery. Oh, Alasani rising up, living up to his name. Rise, Alasani, rise. Okay, let's look at who I can exploit. Number 16 is one. 16 and 33. So in the tactic at the moment, 16 is in defense. Their left back and 33 is the AMC. So we're not going to see a lot of action here. So 16 is their left back, so our right back. Yep, we are definitely already exploiting this side of the pitch. We're going to give an instruction now to exploit the right flank. Morrison. Or Hinchcliffe gets the equalizer for Macclesfield Town. Our lead didn't last for very long. Yeah, Mr. Singh, you should be pissed off. We never expected you to concede from the near post, did we? Right? You're the same dude who gave the ball away to another, one of the attackers last season. Yeah, I still remember the howler he's conceded. Isaacs, it was his fault. It usually is his fault anyway, so always gonna blame Jasbir Singh for everything that goes wrong with our team. I'm sorry, but he's not the mascot for this team. Rowe cuts inside, shoots. Jasbir Singh prevents what would have been a fantastic goal. All right, we're not doing very well in terms of the transition, so I should stop talking so much and start paying attention to where I need to win the ball. It's unbelievable that they are winning the midfield battle. Yeah, that's not good for us. So we're gonna go to comprehensive now. I need to spot where this is happening. Okay, wow, another free kick. It might be late when I find out what we need to do. Because still not doing very much. Hanks, long baller, Alasani, Hinchcliffe. Okay, so I can see one of the areas where you might not be doing so well. Preston, what does he do? He plays it to Kitu, Isaacs. Isaacs is challenged. He tries to win the ball back. All right, first change coming up. Pushing the D line higher. Lubala to Morrison. Morrison's finds ball, and we can see the corner. Macclesfield still continue to attack us. Hinchcliffe, Lubala out wide to Paul crossing it in, and it's a fantastic goal. Oh wow! Did they split us or what? Oh my lord, that was such a nice goal. They stretched me. They completely whipped. Oh my word, this was a goal. Look at the way they created this. We were just chasing ghosts on the pitch. Wow, I'm in awe of the AI. All right, here we go. We are not going to enjoy this very much, but we have to come back into this game and we have to do something about it because we haven't come out and played. We haven't played against Macclesfield this whole game. Okito, oh, too many runners for this ball. Hinchcliffe, what a pass, but Hall reads that, gets it back to Hanks. Hanks out wide to Kieran Thomas. Kieran Thomas to Hall. Hall, Hall. He couldn't. His first touch let him down. Hancock's to Rowe to Lubala, Lubala to Hinchcliffe, Hinchcliffe to goal. No, Singh saves the day. Oh, Gloucester City are in terrible trouble at the moment against Macclesfield Town. Hancock's with the corner. Ryan clears it to Okitu. Okitu comes away. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, what? Does a swivel and a turn and gets the ball out. Okay, who is not playing well? We got. Okay, this is it. My backline is just shite today. Gloucester City's backline is not playing well at all. Macclesfield have goal, taken a lead with a beautiful goal. Even I was in awe of that. I mean, that was a great goal. Okito, Preston now, Isaacs. We're not winning the ball at all in midfield. Their two central midfielders are just winning the day. Hinchcliffe at the free kick. Oh, please don't tell me to score another goal. Abject performance from Gloucester City today. Uh, Hinchcliffe to Rowe. Thomas wins the ball back. Norburn out to Lewis. Lewis shoots. Singh gathers the ball. But this is the ship sinking. Our ship is about to sink. Can we get the equalizer? Come on, boys. Ryan to Okito. Okito to Hanks. Hanks plays it to Odero. Odero will find a fullback in the hall, but no. Once again, our transition fails at the at the crucial period of the transition. We screwed up. Mm. Isaacs does well, plays it out to Hall. Hall back to Hanks. Hanks plays into space, looking for Alasani. Hanks back to Ryan. Ryan to Oketo. Oketo is robbed of the ball. And there go the one and only Macclesfield Town. Oh, they're gonna make it three. No, they're not. Okay, change of duties. We're gonna have to turn you into a fullback on attack. We're gonna turn you into a winger on support. Oketo with a throw to Diagna. Diagna to Isaacs. Isaacs is brought. Come on, ref. That must be a card. And Odero brilliantly cuts out the pass. Alasani, he's gonna try. Oh, he tried. That was Odero cutting out the pass, and we had a chance. We had a good chance there. Joe Hanks with the corner. Plays it in. Odero rising up. Now the Oketo. Oketo shoots. And Isaac shoots. Oh, goodness gracious. That. Damn it. Reese Alsani. Soft side. Okay, Gloucester City are going for this. They're throwing everything into attack. And yes, we are doing our best. Performances are improving. Dan Preston has been the weakness in today's team. Joe Hanks to the corner. Rising up, Odero. Isaacs will rush back for this ball. He gets to it. Plays Kieran Thomas, who finds Okito. Okito back to Odero. Odero now back to Kieran Thomas. Thomas plays it to Isaacs. Isaacs into Jake Hall. Jake Hall, can he? No, yes, he does. Yes, he does. It's an equalizer. Oh, you beauties. Yes. We draw level against Macclesfield Town. What a response from Gloucester City after going down a goal. A brilliant move. Hall shoots. I thought he was gonna cross it. It would have been easier to cross, but he manages to get the equalizer. Gloucester City go from not only having one shot on goal to suddenly getting 7 shots since we made the change. Joe Hanks is picked a yellow card for the team. We still have about 10 more minutes. Can we actually now get a winner and keep this run going? Once again, this is a great performance from Gloucester City. Goal kick just basing to Odero. Odero to Joe Hanks. Joe Hanks to Hall. Hall, come on, you beauty. Hall turns, plays it back to Joe Hanks. Joe, what a pass to Thomas. Thomas to Hall. Hall gets inside. He looks up for support. But Noban does a brilliant tackle. Odero, he is giving. He's not. Oh no, Pritchard Ellis is true. This is it. Preston. Oh my goodness. Preston has finally done something right. I was worried that it was Preston going for that sliding challenge. Okay, Hancock. So Dover Athletic are also not winning right at the moment. So this is good news for us. There's not going to be a real change at the top of the table. Noban through. Yes, Singh picks up the loose ball. That feels really good. And it's a long goal kick in the direction of Isaacs. Hancock's Odero, he's having a monster of a game. Joe Hanks to Isaacs. There's about a minute and a half left. Pritchard Ellis, he finds all right, and Ogeto tried to. Oh, I don't want to say anything, but okay, the boys are playing well. They're getting it done. Odero to Hanks. Hanks to Hall. Hall now with the ball. He can just, yes, support in the form of Kieran Thomas. Kieran Thomas plays it back to Hall. They'll do well now to keep hold of the ball. Joe Hanks, and they're still playing on overload. Ball. Oh, Richard Ellis. What a challenge from Preston, right? That little touch that Preston did was enough to put the ball off. OK2 wins the ball back, gets it to Diagna. Now to Preston, back to OK2. Since we dropped the use of the inverted wing back, we have managed to get some semblance of stability in our back line. Ryan to Isaacs. Oh, Ryan wins this. Alassani. Alassani into space for Jake Hall to chase. Hancock's has to turn the ball back in. There's a corner. Yes. There's time enough for one last attack. Joe hangs to the corner. In the air it goes. Does not connect. It's a draw. 2-2. We were unlucky, but that was a very, very good performance. We really threw everything at them to get the equalizer. If you look at the tactic, we went overload fluid with a slightly higher defensive line, pass into space. This is crazy. This is like throwing everything at it, except in this particular case, we made one change to the tactic. We actually dropped Diagna into a support position because we were not doing very well with ball retention in this area of the pitch. Our transitions were failing because even there are two guys in the center of the park were still doing a lot better, and they were able to get the front guys to come back and support. And we decided, well, okay, fine, let's do it fluid, mix it more compact, and with two fullbacks on attack, we actually get width as well. So it makes it a lot more dangerous because any one of these players can now attack the flanks, and that was good. It was a great result for us. I think it's an interesting performance from Gloucester City, a 2-all draw. We continue this vein of form which sees us draw away matches more often than not, and it's a great comeback from the side. Let's look at the league table and I'll show you what I mean. If we take a look at the league table, this is our form so far. Okay, at home we've won 10 games and drawn 4. All 4 of those matches have been away. Home matches, we won a lot of our home matches. We've beaten Aldershot, we've beaten Morecambe, we've beaten Mansfield. We won 3 away games this season. And if you look at the home record, we're top of the table. We won 7 matches at home this season. So far, we have not dropped any points at home. We have had an impeccable home record. Away, we're not doing too badly as well. We're the only team that's not lost away. We've got the best away record in the league. We won 3 and drawn 4. The plan is still there. Media predicted that Gloucester City will finish will be relegated, and Mansfield Town would have been first. Second was gonna be somebody else, but I don't see them. Oh, Morecambe. So it's basically they expected Mansfield and Morecambe to be challenging for the title. Instead, now we have unfancied Gloucester City and unfancied Dover Athletic and unfancied Torquay. Torquay. I think that's how you pronounce it. If it's not Torquay, please let me know. But we've done pretty well. I say we have done pretty well. I do like this 4-4-1-1 tactic that I'm using. Gives me options, especially when I want to play overload. And I'm going to start using this tactic a bit more. And once I'm comfortable with this tactic, there's so many variations of the 4-4-1-1 that you can play. You can make it play in a whole different configuration. And this is what I like about the 4-4-1-1. I will discuss this tactic very soon as a quick guide. Please be patient. I should be out in the next 10 days. In order for you to come up with the various configurations, you got to let your mind go off on a bit of a journey. You got to start thinking, how am I going to move the ball? And this is a challenge for some of the players out there because you need to start thinking in terms of roles and duties and transitions. So if you are unsure about that, first thing you have to get good at with this game is identify the transitions. You got to spot these transitions. You got to know when your ball is in the defensive phase, when it is in the build-up phase in midfield, and when it is in the attack phase. That means the ball goes from midfield into attack. And then you will notice this happening when you see players in support roles getting involved in attack. So these are the things that you want to look out for. I will try and cover more and more about the 4-4-1-1 tactic in the next couple of days, and I will put up a quick guide for it. I hope you enjoyed this show. If you have any questions, you know where to find me. You can always drop me a note on Twitter at BusterNet or on my website at addicted2fm.com. Once again, thank you to all the patrons who support this channel. If you want more information on the book that I've released, please visit my patron site. Information is below. Have a good one. Take care, and I'll catch up with you guys again soon. Bye-bye.